Hi, this little presentation will show the SmarterCommerce Avatax connector, which integrated the customers from ERP, which in this case is Oracle, JD Edwards, with the ECM module from Avalara. This screen is showing one specific customer, which is the 4018 Advanced Trucks and information. And let's review on the Avatax side the same customer, 4018, and does not exist. There is no information about this customer. And now what we can do is just create a sales order and see the interaction between this new functionality. Let's create an order for this customer. Let's add some product. As you can see, at this time, the system it's doing a call, making a call to Avalara, and we are seeing $6.50 because it's shipping out to Florida. And we have a specific functionality here, address book, EC certificates. So let's select this function. And at this point, the system is validated. If this customer already exists in Avalara, if not, it will be created automatically with the information such as the address and the email. As you can see on this new screen, there is no certificate at all. So from this screen, what we can do is using a specific function, we can send a certificate request to the customer. In this case, the system defaults the contact email. So let's send the request. It was successfully sent. And then we will return to the service sales order entry. The system it's letting know that certificate it's in progress depending on the time that the customer receive the emails and then take the time to upload the digital certificate into the SmarterCommerce. So in this case, this is optional. We can put the order in hold or not. And for this time, we will select yes. So the order, which is in this case, let's copy the order number. Let's select the order. And now we have this order with this specific code CE, which means whole code. At this time, we just received an email notification here with a link to allow the customer to upload the certificate. So the customer just need to select the URL. Okay, let's accept the TNC. And we can see the information specifically for Advanced Trucks. And now let's proceed to add the certificate. Let's define the region. This case is Florida. And then the reason. Service cell. We have the document, the digital certificate, so we can do the import of the document. So let's do a drag and drop. And that's all what the customer needs to do. So here the customer already uploaded the certificate and that all the functionality that happening to the ECM to scan the content of the document. So this is done. We can close this. And now, if we take a look on the ECM side, so first we can search for this specific customer because it was added automatically when we were doing something on the other side. So let's take a look. Customer details, and you can see the same number from the ERP, JD Edwards 4018, and the information, phone numbers, the email, and so on. Let's take a look on the customer certificates. And let's do a filtering. And now we have this certificate already uploaded. And let's take a look. And actually the system, the result is on review. The image scan results is on review. Some of the information was retrieved and assigned on the left panel, which is the metadata. Let's, I think the missing thing is the tax ID. There we go. And expiration is at the end of this year. And let's save as valid. Take just a minute. Perfect. Now, so we have for this customer, Avanza Trucks 4018, we have a valid certificate just for the region of Florida. Let's go back to the order entry. What happened on the ERP side? We designed a process, a batch process that can review all the in progress orders from the previous days with the whole code. And because now we have a valid certificate for the shipping destination of Florida, we can release automatically. So let's run this process. It will be run automatically. This will take just a minute. There you go. And then we can see the output, this process. And there is a little message that says successful, the release of the whole code. Let's go back to the customer service screen. And let's do a refresh for this specific order. And the whole code has been released. And now we can perform an online invoice, an online tax call, which we call online invoice here. And as you can see, now we're doing a tax call to Avalara, and because the certificate is valid for that Florida region, now we can see the tax amount is 0. So that's the functionality for the process of the sales orders. And we have a specific inquiry for today's transactions. As you can see, this is like an audit inquiry. You can see the transactions, and particularly we can filter this. And what I'm showing now is that in the beginning, the transaction was taxable, but because of the certificate valid in place, now we have an exemption. So with this ends our demonstration of our SmarterCommerce connector, which integrates customer masters from JD Edwards ERP with the certificates into the Avalara.